My name is Kristin. I'm with ArtSphere, and I'm going to be teaching you today how to make your own musical instruments out of recyclables based on some of the cultural aspects of music from Puerto Rico. We will be starting with just a brief overview of all the different instruments that we'll be doing in this series. And I will play the instrument or talk about the instrument, and then I'll show you how to make each one, and then I'll go into a little bit of history. Our next instrument that I'd like to show you is the Güiro. And the Güiro sounds like this. It's made from a gourd. You can see it has holes in the bottom. It's hollow and dried out. Seeds are taken out. You can hold it from the holes. And below the stick, it's dragged against the surface. This is a real rhythmic sound. Notice that the space between where it's carved is what's making that rhythmic sound. So we're going to make our own. We're going to use plastic shapes that we found in our recyclables. So I have several different plastic shapes. You can see how the lines, the spacing are different. The amount of lines there are is different. A really large one. So we have a hoagie container. We'll play, and I have just a stick. Feet of it. I'm going to also play my other instrument here, another Güiro. Notice the difference in that sound. This larger one is more of a bass sound. The smaller one has a higher pitch. I'm going to try one more. This is a plastic fruit container. Another sound. You can also take a plastic bottle, and it has those ridges. Go ahead and play those as well. I have been experimenting myself. And many of my students. So you might take the Güiro and make some variations. What are some things you might have in your home? You might have a fork, or you may have a comb, and might want to see what that sounds like. How's it different? And experiment. So we really encourage experimenting on other kinds. So what I'd like to do next is share screen and do a quick share of a PowerPoint presentation. You can make projects while we're working, and that's wonderful. And so we are looking now at Puerto Rico, which you can see the island of Puerto Rico in the center. Puerto Rico is in North America, which you can see in the left. It's on the lower right section here. And if you look over here, those group of islands are called the Caribbean. And the Caribbean you can see a close-up of. And Puerto Rico is very, very close to the very end on this, right here on the right. We have lots more information about Puerto Rico on our website, which you can find out more about and investigate in our World Passport program on our website. Here is the flag of Puerto Rico. You can also download this on our website. We also would like to just sort of point out that the main inspiration for our musical instruments today is a special holiday tradition in Puerto Rico, which is called parranda, which is a party. And in that party, people of all ages go to people's houses and basically are do like Christmas caroling, but with these instruments that I've shared with you today. It's wonderful because the parties go on till very late, and it's a joyous time to celebrate Christmas with traditional songs, and also for people who are non-professional musicians as well as professional musicians to play together. So again, the musical instruments from Parandas, often the tambourine, the güiro, the maracas, the panderas, the palitos. More professional instruments that require more skills is the cuatro, the guitar or the guitarra, the trompeta, which is the trumpet, and the tambora, which is the Dominican drum. So hopefully right now you all are getting a chance to work with these. So again, a refresher, the maracas are made of the higuera tree. The tambourine is has the metal paper clips, so has that metal that has that ringing sound that jiggles. The palitos is another word for small sticks. They are hardwood sticks that you can substitute for other kinds of sticks. The cuatro originally had 4 strings. It's the violin-looking guitar. The guitarra or the guitar has that 8 shape, figure 8. The Güiro is that hollow gourd with the notches. Panderos are sort of similar to the tambourine in that they're really small drums. They come in 3 different sizes. Actually come in 4 sizes, but 3 sizes are used for this caroling. And then there's the trompeta or trumpet, which is part of the brass family. And again, the Dominican drum, the tambora, which is the instrument, that larger drum that can be played on either side, has 2 drum heads and is often carried. So I have a little bit more details about these in our vocab list for you to see. And you can download a vocab list on our website. You can see here in our picture the instruments, but you can also see the Puerto Rican flag on the left. The Güiro is an instrument that is notched, made out of a gourd. Also originated by the Taino people, the indigenous culture from the Caribbean in the 16th century. And the Güiro can be painted and decorated in lots of ways, and you can see it, the shape of the gourd can change the shape of the instrument. And the stick that's dragged against the instrument is called the pua. We have lots more instrument making resources on our website, online programs and videos, all for free. And feel free to reach out to us. Hopefully you've all learned how to make your own instruments today, thinking about a little bit about how you can control the sounds that your instrument makes, also learn some new names for instruments, and also hopefully some other things from being with us today. And we have a survey. We have actually some in-person classes, and we would love for you to join us. Thank you. Have a great day. And my one last thing to share with you. Without music, life would be flat. Bye now.